Hey guys, what's going on? Doing another gameplay video, and I had to look this up because something just doesn't make any fucking sense anymore. I had to have a miracle happen, so I looked this up. I got dropped when I was a baby. I was a surviving twin, obviously. That's why I'm the chosen one. Okay? I looked this up. Now, this is really rare for this to happen. Can a miracle child survive heart attack after hitting brainstem, like actually hitting, having a fall, hitting the back of the head where the brainstem is? If he had concussion, died. Blood out. Survival from a heart attack involving the brainstem is extremely rare, and it is extremely rare. We're talking about 1% if you're lucky to pull it off. The brainstem controls essential automatic body functions like consciousness, breathing, and blood pressure. Permanent loss of brainstem function is legally defined as brain death, from which recovery is not possible. The degree of survival and potential recovery from a cardiac arrest depends heavily on how quickly blood flow and oxygen are restored to the brain. Now it is. I gotta fuck it off. Let me see if I get one. I gotta. Please don't make me lose this page. I don't want to lose this page, please. Good. Alright, because this is really important. I just want people to understand that I'm not lying. Alright? The degree of survival and potential recovery from cardiac arrest depends heavily on how quickly blood flow and oxygen are restored to the brain. Brain's oxygen limit. Brain cells begin to die within minutes without oxygen. So what's that's telling you? If you're a heart transplant patient and has got a medical condition, your heart could die in minutes. Your heart stops. You have little life left. You're gonna die in like 2-3, like literally a minute to 3 minutes. You're brain dead. You're dead. That's what it's telling you. I'm not lying, guys. This is serious, okay? Law enforcement can go to federal prison for this because when I woke up in that cell, I had no medical treatment, no nothing. When I asked a day later, I asked the nurse, hey, I hit my head. And then the nurse told me that, oh, you should have told us that sooner, but I forgot. I wanted it. I remember waking up, and I saw my buddy lifeless, and I didn't move. I had a huge major concussion to the brain, and I woke up. I didn't wake up. I moved slowly because I had a huge concussion. I got up and I heard noises in my head, and I heard voices. I didn't know what was going on. I heard a ringing in my head, and I sat down back on my bed. How am I even alive? And something just clicked me. I think God saved me. So let's move on. Irreversible damage if the brain goes without oxygen for 10 minutes or more. Severe and often permanent brain damage or brain death is highly likely. So what that's telling you, if you're knocked out and if you don't get medical treatment immediately, if you were left in the cell and if everyone ignored you and didn't care about you, you're dead. You're done. Brainstem roll. Brainstems roll. If the brainstem is critically damaged from lack of oxygen due to a heart attack, which I was telling you I had a heart attack because I wasn't getting the right meds. I had the wrong medications for like a week or 2 weeks, and I died. I had a heart attack, felt my heart raised, and I felt my heart stop. I was losing oxygen. I had to get help. So that's when I got up. I was moving all wobbly. I knew I was gonna die. I only have fucking seconds left, a minute left, and I almost got to the door and I blacked out. No one came and got me after that. I knew I was done, and I didn't know if I was gonna wake up. All I saw was a black screen. That's all. I don't remember. And then I woke up in the same cell, my head on the cell door, leaned upward, back of the head, where I had the stroke. I had 2 brain bleeds, one on the right, one on the left, back of the brain, back of the head, close to the back, left and right side. I had 2 brain bleeds. I suffered multiple heart attacks when I had the heart pump in me. I suffered a fall when I was a kid. It was flat. I went flat as a kid when I fall off a slide. I was born with a defective heart. I was born with heart disease. I am not lying. The military knows everything about that. Okay? Anyway, let's move on. The brain severely damaged from lack of oxygen due to the heart attack. It can no longer regulate vital functions, leading to the body systems failing, even with intravenous medical assistance like a ventilator to keep the heart beating. There is no way to reverse brainstem death, and the heart will eventually stop. While there are many inspirational stories of children surviving cardiac arrest against the odds, sometimes referred to as miracles cases. These cases usually involve some residual brain function or the rapid application of CPR and defibrillation, often within minutes, that prevented total and irreversible brainstem failure. In essence, if the brainstem is truly non-functional due to injury, survival with any quality of life is not medically possible. Now, I don't know if you believe in miracles, but I do, because I kept praying to God every time in jail before I died, and I kept praying to family and my friends and all that, and you let me decide when it's time to come home and everything. You let me decide when my time's up. Like prison time. I'm not gonna let you down. I'm not gonna let my family down, all that. And what did God do? God gave me a miracle. Because God works in mysterious ways. I'm not trying to be crazy or psycho or anything. I'm just trying to let you know the truth, man, that marshals know about this. Okay? They know what's going on. They know I'm alive. And they're going to do whatever it takes to protect me. Right? They got all of the records. They know my record file. I'm not a criminal. Okay? I might have had problems growing up, I can't say you guys could forgive me. I just wanted you to understand.